Okay. So I hope your week was great. How was your week?
Yeah, almost the end of the week, so
Okay.
it's good.
So did anything amazing or new or special happen this week?
Um, Not really because I have been really busy with my job, so I mean, wasn't bad, but wasn't great either. I mean,
Okay, that
that's
is good. Not bad.
that's that's a job. That's all.
Okay. All right. Um, that is good. So today we're going to discuss making business calls, and then we'll do some grammar.
Okay.
Okay. It's just a very simple dialogue, but
Okay.
just wait. Okay, he's still here. I thought I closed the chat. Okay, so for this dialogue, you're going to be Henry and I'm going to be Julia.
Okay. Perfect.
All right. Hello, Julia speaking.
Hi, Julia. It's Henry. I hope I'm not catching you at a bad time.
Not at all. What's up?
I wanted to check if we could reschedule tomorrow's meeting with the hosting team. Some things come up on my end.
Okay, no problem. What time were you thinking?
Will 3 p.m. work instead of 11?
Just let me check. Yeah, that should be fine. I'll send them a quick email to confirm.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Also, I tried calling Tom earlier, but I couldn't reach him. Could you let him know could you let him know that the draft report has been reviewed and I sent the final version by this evening?
Of course, I'll pass on the message.
Really appreciate it. Speak soon.
Anytime, Henry. Take care. Okay, so take a look at the dialogue again and let me know what was it that you read that sounded strange, or you didn't understand the grammar, or you've never used it before and you want to know what it means.
Okay. Let me check now. Um, the sentence on the second Henry part, when it says something come up on my end.
Okay, so some
I
things come up on my end.
yeah.
So,
I
okay,
I don't
I'm
I
listening.
I mean I can't exactly understand what the precise meaning. I mean I understand the global meaning, but I can't translate it properly.
Okay, I think that will be because of the apostrophe. So,
Mhm. Ah, okay. This is a contraction of as and not of is. Okay.
yes, something has come up on my end. So we can contract to get S. We can contract is, and we can also contract has to get
Okay.
the S. She's
Things
got a
as well.
lot on her mind. Yeah, she's got a lot on her mind. Is she has got a lot on her mind. He's not the one we're talking about. Is he is not the one we're talking about. So it depends on the context. It could be is or has.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else that looks new or
Uh,
different?
gonna look for. I didn't see that much this sentence construction when they used on the 1, 2, 3, 4 and reports.
Mm-hmm.
It goes. I tried calling,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and I mean not always, but most part of the time, I'm seeing I tried to call,
Yes. Yes. So this also applies in English. I tried calling. I'm trying to look for the chapter now in the book so that we can study that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But what is exactly this form of grammar? I mean, when it's used the most.
Okay, so it's mostly used, like, for example, if we have some certain verbs like this,
Okay.
certain prepositions as well, you might have the verb that's following ending in ing. For example, I look forward to seeing you. That one, the to, now the verb that comes after to takes ing, and then we can also try something like she hates walking in the dark. So she, instead of saying she hates to walk in the dark, we say she hates walking in the dark. I'm going to find the grammar course here so that we can study it. ing working. So 51 to, okay.
I already opened it. So.
Okay, you already opened 51.
No, not 51, but I already opened the Cambridge grammar.
Okay, so let's hope that that is the particular chapter we're looking for. Let me go there now.
That's Unit 51, you said?
Yes, please. I don't know the page, but we'll find it.
Yeah, maybe 200 something. 220. I'm trying. No. Maybe 154. Almost. What did you say? 51 or 50? No, 51.
51, please. But let me.
It's page 111.
Okay, thank you. Let me be sure that that is what we're looking for, so that we. Okay, so I have to go back to this. I mean, that isn't working. No, this is not what we're looking for. We're looking for preposition plus ing.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna find it.
No problem.
All right, so I'll try the second book. I'm walking away.
What is when they said the draft report? That means the first version of the report, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
yes, the draft. Bouillon.
Bouillon. Okay, yeah, this is what I
Bouillon.
thought, but
okay. So what's this? So okay.
But they also use draft when they talking about the basketball or football in the United States. They said the first.
Oh,
draft.
I know that. Yes.
Draft,
In the bank as well, we have a sheet called a bank draft.
Okay. So is that the same meanings?
No, these are different meanings. So let's take you to. I found what I'm looking for, but it's in the second book. Did I send the second book to you?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so I'll send the second book to you. We're going to use on the second book is chapters 53 to 68, okay. But don't worry. Let's go look for draft first.
Can you send it to me by email?
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Because it's gonna be more easy for me to save on my computer.
Yes, to save to drive
You
as
know.
well. Okay, so let me.
Yeah.
Do I have your email
As a-
address? Can you just text your email address to me in the messenger?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna do it
Thank
with
you.
WhatsApp. That's okay?
Yes, WhatsApp is fine too. Oh, I was gonna type draft.
Ah, shit.
Merci. Okay, send. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen, and we have all three of them on the screen now. So this is interesting. Let's share screen to that. So on my screen, you would see draft, and then there's a picture here where you see the NBA.
Yeah.
So can you read the first one here, the noun?
Noun. Preliminary version of a piece of writing.
Very good. So
okay, brouillon then. Okay.
Yes. Then the second one?
A written order to pay a specified sum. That's a bank draft, right?
Yes. And then the one here is the one that you already know. So
the verb then.
Oh, you want to read the verb? Okay, please read the verbs as well.
Verb. Prepare a preliminary version. Okay, I drafted. Okay, fine. To select a person or group of people and bring them somewhere for a certain purpose.
That's the one in sports that you were talking about.
Ah, okay. He was drafted into help fix the engine. Okay, so he pick up him somewhere to something like this, no?
Yes, that is it. So I'm gonna send the book to you in 5, 4, 3. No, it won't be that fast, but just hold on. Wait, did I? Okay, no. Docker posts. What again? Sorry, I'm just trying to send the book to your now. Oh wait, do you know? Did you see the movie Hamilton?
No, I'm really sorry. I have been really busy, and I don't know when I'm gonna have time to do it.
It's not homework. It's not homework. I just wanted to know if you've seen Hamilton, because your email address is like the title of one of the songs, the soundtracks in Hamilton. It's not an assignment.
Sorry, what did you say?
There's a song titled Guns and Ships in Hamilton.
Okay.
And the song is you know the song?
No, I didn't, but it's a really old address email, like maybe my first one, if I can remember properly. So maybe I created 20 years ago or something like that.
Oh. Because the song is titled Guns and Ships, but they keep singing Lafayette. It's about the 100 years. This is 100 years. No, this is not France. It's about the war between. I don't know. I don't know much about the U.S. history, but
it was the war between the UK and the USA.
Yes, where the
13 colonies and. General Lafayette.
Yes.
He came to help the USA.
Yes, so the song is about General Lafayette, and then they just keep singing Lafayette, and then it's a very nice song.
Okay. Yeah, it was the they call it. No, because the Civil War, it was 100 years later, but I don't remember the name. Independence War, something like this, no?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
upper edition, higher edition, newer edition. The whole Hamilton show is really just history in it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so they call it
Distinguishes.
the U.S. War of Independence.
Okay. Okay.
So this is at the place that Lafayette came for help the USA. But I'm not sure if it was general. Maybe it was something else. No, it was general. Yeah, but okay, I'm just gonna make it really short. I'm sorry. He was general actually, but he has been general because he was a marquis. Some kind of title, knight title, something like this in France. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, so yes. Anyway, so his official title was Marquis de Lafayette.
Marquis, oui.
Yeah. So everyone called him a general because he was his army title or something like this, but his official, like a knight title, was Marquis.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Maybe something like England, like the knight family, and everyone got some kind of title. I don't know how they call them, but something similar probably.
Okay. That is interesting. I sent the book to you.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you send me on my email address, right?
Yes, to your email address. I hope I got it right. Just let me know if you got it.
Didn't receive yet.
Oh, I think I must have put an S. 85. I must have put an S where I shouldn't. So it's just one gone. Okay. Yeah, it returned. It bounced. So let me just send it to you. It bounced. Hold on. Forward. Okay. Let me confirm this time. Yes. This is more like it, and you should get this one.
Okay. No,
You seen it?
No, I don't. I didn't receive it yet.
Okay. Let me check. Okay.
I got it. Got it.
All right. So we're going to. I can't believe I haven't opened the page yet. 3. I tried calling. There's no point waiting. 53 to 68.
Okay.
So let me try more like
Okay. So I opened the second book, right? That's okay?
Yeah, so we're going to chapter 53.
Okay. So what the page?
Hold on, let me just find it. So 53 is page 106.
Okay. Okay.
So,
I'm on it.
Okay, so this grammar explanation, this grammar course, it spans through several chapters, but we're just going to start from here. And if you have any question, you let me know. So let's go. Objective, your question. Oh, I thought I was sharing my screen with you. Objective, your question was, why did they say I tried calling and not I tried to call? And I said, we also do that in English. So now we're going to go into the grammar part of it to see how that works.
Okay. Okay. So that's unit 53, verb plus ing, enjoy doing, stop doing, etc. We say, I enjoy reading. not I enjoy to read.
Mhm.
Would you mind closing the door? Not mind to close. Chris suggested going to the cinema, not suggested to go. After enjoy, mind, and suggest, we use ing, not to. Some more verbs that are followed by ing. Stop, recommend, admit, avoid, imagine, finish, consider, deny, risk, fancy. Suddenly, everybody stopped talking. There was silence. I do the shopping when I have finished cleaning the flat. He tried to avoid answering my question. I don't fancy going out this evening. Okay, that's an idiom. Okay.
Mm.
I'm not enthusiastic about it. Okay. I didn't know this idioms.
Mhm.
I always know fancy as a fancy clothes, fancy Jerry, this kind of stuff.
Okay. So fancy is like having a predilection. Oh, let me not make it bigger. Having a tendency to want to do something, having a liking for something. They also use it for human beings because I don't use it, but they also do. Oh, he fancies her. They use that.
Ah,
Yeah, they use the expression. I'm not saying we. They use expressions like that too. Um,
is
so
fancies her? That's mean he really liked her, no?
yes, so fancy
Okay.
can be used as a verb.
Okay. Have you ever considered going to live in another country? They said they were innocent. They denied going anything wrong. Doing anything wrong. Sorry.
Mm.
The negative form is not ing.
Oh,
When I'm on holiday, I enjoy not having to get up early. B. We also use ing after. Should I read it or?
yeah. I think. Wait.
I mean, I just wanted to know if I am
Yes.
bothering you
Yes.
to reading everything.
No, I also want to be sure that you've gotten the point, but I think that we should come to E. Let's read E.
E. Okay, so E. Other structure are possible with admit, deny, suggest, and recommend. For example, you can say they denied that they had done anything wrong. That means they denied doing.
We're not doing anything wrong. Yes. Next.
Chris suggested we go to the cinema. That means Chris suggested going to the cinema. Okay. I recommend you travel by train. I recommend traveling by train. Okay.
Okay. So please wait while I see. Forget to everything is for effort to. Decided not to go after I don't dare to tell him. Didn't dare telling him. Remember verb plus ing or to. Okay. So now we're here at unit 56. That's on the page 112. Don't worry, we'll do the exercise. Let's just do 56 on the page 112.
Page 112. Okay, 56. Okay. Verb plus ing or to. 1. Remember. Which section? A. I'm starting from A.
Yes, please.
Some verbs are followed by ing and some are followed by to. Verbs that you can use with ing, not to. Admit, avoid, consider, deny, fancy, finish, imagine, keep on, mind, postpone, risk, stop, suggest. What is the meaning of postpone?
Postpone, like when you text me to say you can't have the class today, it should be on Friday. Décalé.
Décalé, okay. Okay. Postpone. Okay. The verbs that you can use with to: afford, agree, arrange, decide, deserve, fail, forget, hope, learn, manage, offer, plan, promise, refuse, tempt. What is tempt?
Tend. Avoir tendance à faire quelque chose.
To tend to something?
No.
No?
There's to tend to something, yeah, but this one is when someone tends to. That means en français, avoir tendance à.
Okay, tends to get up early.
Yes.
Every day. Okay.
Yeah, so we can't say he tends getting up early. No, it has to be tends to. That's what they're trying to say. That for the first part of the box, you can use the two of them. For example, in the dialogue we just read, she said she tried calling. She can also say she tried to call. But for the second box here, you can't use the two interchangeably. It has to be I can't afford to. You know?
Yes.
So let's continue part B.
Okay. B. Some verbs can be followed by ing or to, with a difference of meaning. I remember doing something, but that means I did it, and now I remember this. You remember doing something after you have done it. I know I locked the door. I clearly remember locking it. That means I locked it, and now I remember this. He could remember driving along the road just before the accident, but he couldn't remember the accident itself. I remembered to do something. That means I remembered that I had to do it, so I did it. You remember to do something before you do it. Okay, so that's okay. I remember to lock the door, but I forgot to shut the window. That means I remember that I had to lock it, so I locked it.
Yeah.
Remember to buy some bananas. That means don't forget to buy them.
Good.
I could remember driving.
Sorry, hold on. Do you have any questions so that we can think about this together?
Okay, so it's a different meaning about the succession of the events happened. No.
About the succession of how of the. Okay, hold on.
How of the events happened.
So, are you still talking about remember driving?
Yeah, he could remember driving on the road before the accident, but couldn't remember. Yeah.
So I know I locked the door. I clearly remember locking it. So when you read this, we're going to read this horizontally. No, sorry, we're going to read this one after the other. Sorry. I know I locked the door. I clearly remember locking it. I locked it. Now I remember this. Okay. He could remember driving along the road just before the accident, but he couldn't remember the accident itself. Okay. So we're trying to explain remember plus the verb that comes after it with an ing and how it changes the meaning. Okay. So now we're going to compare horizontally. We're going to read this and this. So the first part here is I know I locked the door. I clearly remember locking it. And this other part says I remembered to lock the door, but I forgot to shut the windows. So I remembered to lock the door. That means it's something that I remembered to do. It's something that happened in the past. Okay.
I remember that I have something to do before I did it.
Yes.
And the other one with the ing, that means I did it, and I just remember right now in a present that I did it, right?
Yes, that is it. That is
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay.
So the same way, the same thing for he could remember driving along the road just before the accident, but he couldn't remember the accident itself. So this other part says remember to buy some bananas. That means did not forget. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if this person had said, I remember buying some bananas, that means il a déjà acheté les bananes.
Yeah. That's mean it's happened and I remember it now.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the same thing applies for.
It's a different meaning that for example, when he said, I remember to lock the door, that means in the past he thought about to lock the door before he did it.
Very good example with what you just said. He thought about locking the door. So in English, we don't say he thought about to lock the door.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So you want me to continue with regret or?
Yes, please.
Okay, regret. I regret doing something. That means I did it and now I am sorry about it. Ah, okay. So every verb has a different meaning when you use it according to the form.
Yeah.
So I now regret saying what I said I shouldn't have said. Do you regret not going to college? I regret to say, to tell you, to inform you. That means I'm sorry that I have to say. I regret to say that we are unable to accept your offer.
Good.
Okay.
Okay. So regret plus ing c'est-à-dire que you regret something you have already done. Déjà fait.
Yeah.
But
I am regretting right now in a present moment, right?
Yes, you're regretting in the present. You're regretting not doing something or doing something. However, if you say, oh, I regret to inform you, I regret to tell you, we regret to announce, normalement, dans une entreprise, in a company, when a staff dies, they would say, we regret to announce the passing of so. So that, so it's something that ça ne donne pas, je n'ai pas l'envie de le faire, mais je dois le faire.
Okay. Yeah. It's okay.
So
this is why they put from a formal letter.
Yes, it's usually used to
email or something like this.
Yes, it's used to pass bad news.
Yeah. Okay. It's a really polite form to pass bad news, right?
Yes. Okay. So let's try the next one.
Go on. Go on doing something. That means continue doing the same things. The president paused for a moment and then went on talking. We need to change. We can't go on living like this. I don't understand.
I got you.
The sentence. The president paused for a moment and then
went on talking. So you know went is the past of go.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So to go on doing something is to continue doing something. Okay. So
but that suggests he started to do these things a few moments before, something like this.
No. It's just a way of saying he was talking before, and then maybe he paused for a moment, and then he just continued talking.
Okay.
So then the other one says, we can't go on living like this. It's another way of saying we can't continue living like this. Okay. But the same go on if we use to do instead of doing. The message changes. Can you read the second part here?
Go on to do something. That means do or say something new. After discussing the economy, the president went on to talk about foreign policy. Okay.
Good.
Okay. So go on to do something. That means you change the topics that you are talking about. No.
No.
Not really.
So let me explain. So tu avances à le faire. For example,
Okay.
I'm telling you something, and maybe you're upset with a coworker, and I'm like, look, and you say, I'm just going to give him a piece of my mind. I am very upset. I'm going to talk to him. And I said, no, don't go, don't go, don't go. No, he's going to tell the HR, don't go. But you say, okay, I want to go. And then you go on to do it. That means
Okay.
you proceed. Tu avances à le faire. Okay?
Okay.
For example, if you are a great inventor, I would say, oh, so Henry graduated from college, worked for a while in France, and then went on to become the president of the Secretary General of the United Nations. Do you understand? So go on to do something. Go on to become the first Black president of so and so. Go on to become the first Frenchman to rule so and so. To go on to sing at the birthday. Go on to submit the CV, even though it wasn't up to expectations. To proceed to do something. Okay, so the example here is after discussing the economy, the president went on to talk about foreign policy. Il a avancé à notre sujet. Okay. That is good. So basically your question rhymes more with part B. Part A. Part A, where you can use I tried calling and I tried to call. Les deux, the two can work together. Okay. So, so let's finish it. Let's do C.
Okay, part C. We use the following verbs with ing or to, with no difference of meaning. Begin, start, continue, intent, bother. You can say, it started raining or it started to rain. Yeah, of course. Andy intends buying a house or Andy intends to buy a house.
Mm-hmm.
Don't bother locking the door or don't bother to lock the door.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, we do not use ing after ing. It's starting to rain. Not usually it's starting raining.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So should we do the exercises now, or you need me to explain something?
No, it's okay. I think we can try the exercise.
Okay. So let's start. Unit 56.
56.1. Put the verb into the correct ing or to. They denied stealing money. Okay. I don't enjoy driving very much.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Remember that this part, the two of them can work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't afford to go away. I don't have enough money. Have you ever considered going to go to live in another country?
Mm-hmm.
Another country. We were unlucky to lose the game. We played well and deserved to win. Why do you keep asking me questions? Leave me alone. Please stop. The same walking now. Please stop asking me questions, or please stop to ask me question. Work too.
Please stop asking me questions.
Okay.
Okay?
I refuse to answer any more question.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I refuse answering any more question.
I refuse to answer any more questions.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
The driver of one car admits
Slowly, lentement.
the driver of one of the car
Mm-hmm.
admitted causing the accident. Ah, no.
Admitted cousin, yes.
Okay. Mark needed our help and we promised to do what we could.
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to create something for you. Mark needed our help and we promised to do what we could. Is perfect, yes. If you say promise doing what we could, no, that's not English. Promise to do what we could, that works. Let's go back to, so you see here our list. Promise is part of the verbs. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue.
I don't mind. I don't mind to be alone.
To mind.
Mind is, I don't remember if it's the first or the second group. It's the first one.
I don't mind being alone. Not to. Okay, I don't mind being alone. Not to. Okay.
The wall was quite high, but I managed to climb over it.
Okay, I managed to climb over it is good.
Sarah doesn't know about the meeting. I forgot to tell her.
Good one.
I've enjoyed talking to you. I hope to see you soon again. To see you again soon, sorry.
Yes, good one.
Okay.
So, did you learn something new from that?
Yeah, I know that I need to know exactly which
verbs
verb is in which group.
Yes. So, I have another dialogue for you to read where I put all of this. I was just trying to make them bold. Okay. But that'll be a lot more. It's a lot easier to practice with that. We'll go back to the exercise, okay? But let's just practice. Okay. So you're going to be okay. Okay, I see that canceling. Let me check what went wrong here. Looking forward to trying out that blender. Okay. Stop using. Avoid dealing. I'll send this to you later, don't worry. Didn't fancy unpacking. Okay. I appreciate you taking the time. Thanks for calling. Have a great day. So you're going to be Henry. I'm going to be the Amazon rep. Dialogue. Can you read from the beginning dialogue there?
Dialogue. Henry called Amazon to complain about an order.
You repeat. I didn't hear something. Sorry.
Dialogue. Henry calls Amazon to complain about an order.
Yes, the S. Henry calls. Okay. Yes.
Context. Henry ordered a blender from Amazon. He received the wrong item, and the delivery was delayed. He is calling to make a complaint and arrange a return.
Arrange. Range Rover. Arrange.
Arrange, okay.
Good.
Arrange.
Yes. Hello,
Okay.
this is Amazon customer support. My name is Alex. How can I help you today?
Hi, Alex. I'm calling because I received the wrong item, and I'd like to arrange a return.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Do you mind explaining what happened? Mind explaining, okay? You mind explaining what happened?
Okay. Not at all. I ordered a blender, but I ended up receiving a coffee machine instead. I kept checking the order history to make sure I hadn't made a mistake. But it turns out everything was correct on my end.
Okay, I see. Thank you for letting us know. I completely understand your frustration. When did you place the order?
2 weeks ago, I was really hoping to use the blender for a family event, but the delivery kept getting postponed. I even considered canceling the order at one point.
I understand. We'll definitely look into that. Let me check what went wrong. Okay, yes, I can see the error here. I'd like to offer you a refund or a replacement. What would you prefer?
Honestly, I was looking forward to trying out that blender, so I prefer a replacement.
Absolutely. I'll arrange to send the correct item today. It should arrive in 2 days. Will that work for you?
That sounds good. I just want to avoid dealing with this kind of mixed up again.
I completely understand. I'll also send you a return label. Just make sure to stop using the coffee machine if you've already tried it. We can't accept used items.
No problem. I didn't even open it. I I didn't fancy unpacking it once I saw it wasn't what I ordered.
Thank you for your honesty. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's all. I appreciate you taking the time to sort this out.
Of course. Thanks for calling Amazon. Have a great day, Henry. Okay, so I'm going to send this to you so you read it later and just see how it's being used in everyday conversation.
Yeah.
We try to use the sentences like I ended up receiving a coffee machine instead, so you can see that we have that ing. This is I was
Yes.
hoping to use here.
I was hoping to use, yes.
So because we can't say I was hoping using.
Using.
Okay. So I'm gonna send this to you.
Thank you.
Okay. Before, should we do conversation or do you want us to go back to the grammar? Because you can read that book later, right?
Yeah, I can read it later. But could you send it to me by WhatsApp?
Sure, I'll send this to you. Want me to send this to you, right? So I'll send this.
Yeah, because like this, I will be able to work on it later.
Very good. Ding, 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 ding. In the meantime, I'm gonna send you a story about uh, all right, so what was I supposed to send to you? We're supposed to discuss now, so you can talk. I'll send you the picture, the story of a car. So we're just basically sending you the story of a car for a discussion. sending it to your WhatsApp, but also leaving it open on my screen here for discussion. So many things happening on my screen for discussion. Okay, you can open the link, and I can also share it here, and I'll send you this document as well.
Okay.
Quick. Ah, cool. Nice one. No, that's not nice. No, that it can't be floating on its own. Yes, good. Okay, good. Blender. So let me know when you're done reading it, because
okay, so I opened the newspaper articles that you sent me.
very good. So let me just, you want to read it out loud or you want to read it to yourself? Because the idea is just for us to have discussions on it.
What do you prefer? Is that better for me to read it out loud? Or?
No, just read it to yourself so we can just,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
That ain't right. Sniping tool.
That's interesting.
Okay. So that means here come the questions. So what do you think about the story, and what do you think is the moral lesson?
That's a good life lesson, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's there is a kind of idiom that they learn it at the school sometimes, you know. Those kind of same kind of story. For example, they said, if you are a dog, don't be angry if you cannot climb a tree. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I like the last sentences, which say, never stay in a place where no one sees your value.
Where no one
sees, sorry.
Okay.
Sees your value.
Okay.
Why sees, by the way?
No one, c'est troisième personne.
Ah, c'est troisième personne.
Troisième personne singulière. So,
okay. Sees your value. I like this small story.
Okay. Let me just send this to you, and then we will start the discussions. Okay, document sent.
You know, just for finish my finish to share my thought with you.
Finished.
Finished to share.
No to.
Finish sharing.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm doing it. Okay. finish sharing my thought with you.
Mm.
I think it's a huge problem in French education system about to know. I mean, they want to put all the students in the same. I don't know how I can say it.
Yeah, they want to measure all the students at
Yeah.
intelligence by 1 yardstick.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I think, of course, everyone is different, so you shouldn't measure those things with the same grid, or I don't know, because I mean, all the people are good in something, you know.
Everyone is good at something.
Everyone is good at something, but the actual education system can't show where you are good at. So you should. I mean, they oblige you to be good at something that they want, not something that you are really good to. So it can be a huge problem for the following years. You know.
Okay. I like that. Okay.
Because, and plus, if you never show to someone at what is good to, he will always think that is a bad guy with no skills. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway.
Okay. So, what does this story teach us about maintaining, about how our environment affects our abilities or our qualities? What does, hold on, sorry, I have to start all over. Can a change of environment really change your worth or your value?
What? I didn't.
Can a change of environment really change your worth or your value?
You said, can we change the environment?
I've sent it to you on WhatsApp.
Sorry.
Okay. Can a change of environment really change your worth or your value? Let me give a small example. For example, if you're a very tall person and you're growing up in a place like Nigeria and you don't have access to the MBAs and the
that's mean you missed something. Okay.
Yes, so that's personally just my opinion, but I just want to hear from you, and you can also give me a life example too. Do you think that a change of environment can change a person's worth, the way a person is seen or perceived?
Okay, I got you.
If you want some time to write it down before talking, let me know.
Okay. What's the real meaning of worth?
Worth, c'est valeur. Have you ever heard of net worth?
No.
Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Wow, wow. You know your value. Da da da. Sure. Okay, so worth. Synonym.
Net worth, c'est un réseau de valeurs?
No. So, for example, let's try Donald Trump's net worth. Here we have price, cost, value, monetary value, monetary worth, net worth. So these are synonyms for worth. So someone here is asking, what can I say instead of worth? And then we have all of this again: value, importance, merit, valuation, significance, account, evaluation, assessment.
Assessment. Okay.
So these are synonyms you can use. And if we try, for example, net worth, let's try something else. Rihanna. So Rihanna's net worth is
It's one.
1 billion USD. It's not all liquid cash, but it's
Okay.
just if you put all of her assets together, this is what they are worth.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so
Net worth. Okay. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, so this is our richest black man, and he's Nigerian. So if you
Wow.
put all of his assets together, he's 23.2 billion. Yeah. Oil money is
Okay.
really good, and he enjoys a lot of protectionism from the Nigerian government. He's the only one importing several things, so of course he should be the richest black man in the world. So
He's a politician or
no,
entrepreneur?
he's not. He actually maintains a very low profile.
Hmm.
Yeah, he's not a politician. It's just here it goes. Wealthiest Dangote is the wealthiest black person in the world as of
Okay.
March 2025. So
Okay.
so when we talk about net worth, this is net worth.
Okay.
But every other thing like worth, then we're talking about value, um, importance, significance, and all that. So
Okay.
evaluation, etc. So let's answer. We're not going to answer all the questions because it's like past time. But let me hear from you. Can a change of environment really change your worth, or is it just a perception?
No, it's can really change, of course.
Je ne veux pas une
Uh,
phrase, okay?
ah,
I don't want one sentence. I want you to just talk.
yeah, yeah, of course. I thought about what I wanted to say.
Okay, I'll give you
Uh,
time. All right, let's go.
okay, let's go. You, uh, I think the huge, the hugest goal of the life, it's to find the right place for everyone. Of course, it's an utopia because you can't, but you can do your best for try to give to the people the good advice about how they can find the right place for them. Because the sentence that you sent me, I mean, in my opinion, that's 100% true. And the example that you gave me about a tall guy in the wrong country, uh, I mean, that's perfect because you can't play in an NBA. I don't know if you are born in Southeast Asia. Even if someone, you know, draft you, or I don't know if draft is that's the correct verb, but even if someone, I don't know, recruit you,
Recruits is
or
good as well. Good.
yeah, recruit you in and uh, take you in kind of trial in the NBA,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I mean, and I think the life in the Southeast Asia, in a quite, I don't know, like a poor country, should be really different than the life as an NBA player. I don't know in one of the big city in USA.
Mm-hmm.
So of course your environment will change because uh, you you will be at the right place according to your worth. And I mean that's not the case for everyone, but I think for few people around this globe, they can change radically the way of their life because of that. Because they find the right place that they are. I don't know if made is the right verb, but as they are born for.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know if it was really clear, but
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't really clear. So I'm gonna
yeah,
ask you a question. What were the
this is what
three
I thought.
what were the three places that she took the car to? So just go back to the story.
Yeah. She went at the used car lot.
And next?
Next, she went to the pawn shop.
And the next?
She went to the club.
Why did the club value the car more than the used car lot?
More than the other, because
Yes.
they knew the real value of the car.
Okay.
And because this car is iconic, so this is why they propose her like the biggest price.
Okay, so
Because
I'm listening.
the other one, they just judge the car according to the, you know, like because this car was, I mean, this car is old, so but because they didn't know the real value of the car.
Okay, so I think we'll continue next time.
Yes.
Well, we'll call it a day today. We will continue with this story.
Okay. That's good.
But I want you to, now that you have the book, I want you to review again chapter 56, because we're going to do that again as well.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Okay, I gonna transfer you the money right after. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey, so let me shout out to everyone now. Shout out to Pizan. Oh, there's only one person watching. Shout out to Pizan. Shout out to Ramatulai Nyang. Shout out to, oh, why are we deleting everything? Casero. Everything was retracted. Shout out to Junior Foldfac. Shout out to shout out to Musanze Music. Shout out to Tony Farris. Aw. And then there's this person called King Kong that said something that I think he's trying to get a reaction from me. But see, let me just say one thing. If the fact that you looked at my video and that was the only thing you spotted to talk about, it goes a long way to say that this video was excellent, the content was excellent, and there was nothing bad to say about it but that. So I'll take what you said as a compliment. I'm guessing you're French, so I'm going to say it again. Le fait que tu as regardé ma vidéo et la seule chose que tu pouvais dire, c'est de parler de mes cheveux. C'est un signe que la vidéo est excellente et il n'y avait rien de mal que tu pouvais dire sur la vidéo et tu as juste remarqué une chose qui n'est pas significante pour dire quelque chose sur les noirs entières du monde. Et je veux juste te dire que tu es quelqu'un de très triste et je prie pour toi parce que quelqu'un qui est contente ne fait pas les choses comme ça. Et je prie que tu sois rempli avec l'amour de Dieu. Je prie que la chose qui te fait si ajouter, qui te fait montrer que tu es mal élevé, qui te fait montrer que tu es déprimé, je prie que Dieu t'aide parce qu'avec cette chose dans ta vie, tu ne vas jamais être contente toi-même. Tout ce que tu vas essayer de faire dans le monde, c'est de sortir pour dire n'importe comment. Quand tu vois quelqu'un qui est né avec un de ses jambes coupées et tu dis à la personne, oh, tu as la jambe coupée, tu penses que la personne va sentir quelque chose? Non, parce que la personne vit toujours avec ça. C'est comme ça, si tu dis à une noix, les noix avec ça, ça ne change rien, parce que c'est comme si tu dis le ciel est bleu, et ce n'est pas une insulte. Donc, c'est juste pour montrer que tu es triste, et tu ne sais pas même insulter, mais tu es très triste et très frustré. Mais je prie pour toi parce que je suis nigériane et nous sommes les plus contentes du monde entier. Nous sommes les personnes les plus contentes du monde entier. Et comme j'ai déjà dit sur cette vidéo, si un Nigérien te donne tout ce que tu donnes, tout ce que tu penses que tu donnes aux Nigériens, toi, tu ne vas pas survivre ça. C'est pour ça que je dis que le jeu n'est pas égal entre toi et moi. Le jeu ne serait pas juste parce que c'est comme un chihuahua contre un Rottweiler. Tu, tu n'es rien face à moi. Pardon. Et en plus, juste pour ajouter, il y a beaucoup plus de choses négatives de dire sur les personnes d'autres couleurs que sur les noirs. Et ayant voyagé autour de 17 pays et vécu dans à peu près 6 pays, j'ai remarqué, j'ai constaté qu'il y a beaucoup plus de choses négatives à dire sur les personnes d'autres couleurs que sur les noirs. Mais ils essaient toujours de dire quelque chose de négatif, mais ce n'est pas même des choses intéressantes. Parce que si tu dis, oh, les noirs avec ça, ce n'est pas intéressant. C'est comme tu dis à quelqu'un, oh, voilà, euh, tu es mince. Ah oui, je suis mince, je suis toujours mince. Pourquoi tu me dis, tu vois, ce que tu dis ne change rien. Ce que tu dis ça ne me touche pas parce que c'est normal. C'est normal. And I'm going to repeat. The fact that that was the only thing you said about this video goes to show that my video was excellent. And I'm going to focus on the positive people now. Tony Ferris, you are amazing. God bless you. Thank you, Musanze. God bless you too. Keep spreading light and love. Renard Chicola, keep spreading light and love. Junior Full of Fact, keep spreading light and love. Kosa Zero, keep spreading light and love. Sorry that during my class I couldn't pay attention to what you were writing, but my heart was with you. I usually make these videos just to document my process because I want to look back at life and see what I did with my time, with my hours, and how great I was a teacher, and I want my kids to be able to watch these videos and be like, oh, Mom was a cool teacher, So that's why I make these videos and I put in all of my dedication. And if during the class I'm not able to reply chats, it's just because I'm very busy. Thank you so much. Hi to the person who just joined. Take care. Have a wonderful evening. Sleep well. Bye. I'm going off now. You can leave too. Don't worry. I'm going off now. Bye.